that this many authors would be straight up scam artists. Stop. You're making all the other authors in the world, like me, look bad. We are back today with another crossover episode. We have got the world of books and authors and MLMs and pyramid schemes and scams and all of it combined. Friends, I have done it. I have found someone more unethical than Rachel Hollis. Now on the surface, this woman is a lot like her. She is a mom boss, she is an author, she is a public motivational speaker, she is a pyramid scheme supporter, but oh, she is so much worse. In the past, we have covered Rachel Hollis's involvement with Arbonne and Beachbody, but this woman is involved with an MLM that is worse than Arbonne and Beachbody and all the other MLMs we've covered combined. This is the story of Lindsay Teague Moreno and Young Living Essential Oils. Supporters, I'm Savvy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, real quick before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe because every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Central, I have new videos coming out about books, writing, and small business owner life. If any of you are interested in supporting me as a small business owner, I have these small business supporter tote bags as my first piece of merch linked in the description below. Use them while you're shopping on Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. While you're out there supporting real small businesses to buy everyone gifts and not buying them from MLMs, my small business, the Forever Home Friends, is also running our Happy Holidays specials right now, so go ahead into the description below and check out foreverhomefriends.com. 10% of profits from all our products go to benefit animal shelters, and also no business that I run will ever have an MLM structure, so everyone wins. So the way that this video came about is a little bit coincidental, I would say. Last Monday, you guys may have seen, I put up a video about how I'm changing my NaNoWriMo project halfway through the month. That has nothing to do with today's video except for one little piece, but that video actually inspired this video. So in that video, I talk about how I'm now switching my project from the novel that I was writing to a business self-help book called #SavvyBusinessOwner, because I've been really wanting to write my own business self-help book for a long time now as a small business owner. And because I noticed that there was this gap in the market, that there were a lot of business books and self-help books that were targeted at women and that whole boss babe crowd, but that these books were full of fluff and filler and not like real hard-hitting like actual business advice, and like no concrete instructions for how to raise money to start your business or like how physically to get your products in front of customers, like that kind of thing. And one of the books that actually inspired me to start writing this book, which I talked about in the last video, was a book I saw at Target called Boss Up by Lindsay Teague Moreno. So I was looking in this book and it caused me to go on an Instagram rant because this book was all over the back of the book. It was like, this is a non-fluffy book. This is not like those other books targeted at women in business that's just full of fluff and no real advice. This book is real talk. This is the hard-hitting shit. And then I opened to the table of contents and we had chapters that were called things like put on your positive pants and like treat your business like a business. What? Here I thought I was supposed to treat my business like a spathiphyllum, water it a couple times a week and keep it near direct sunlight. Here I thought I was supposed to treat my business like an awkward middle school dance, grind in the middle of the school gym with 3 of my boyfriends to the Cotton Eye Joe while a math teacher looks disapprovingly in my direction. Here I thought I was supposed to treat my business like I treat my dog for allergy season, with medication. So I was pretty disappointed that this book even existed, but then I did some actual research into it. I was curious because like I thought the cover was cool and I thought, you know, maybe I am judging this book too quickly. Maybe this person is like actually a huge business mogul. Maybe she does have some great advice to give me and I was judging the table of contents. Nope. So part of my research on this book was this author, Lindsay Teague Moreno, what is her actual business? Because the book, all over it, it said things like, stay-at-home mom turned multi-million-dollar producing business owner Lindsay Teague Moreno doesn't just have a passion for entrepreneurship, she has a deep passion for helping women of all walks of life gain the confidence and skills to tap into their ambition, blah, blah, blah. Never says the name of her business. The About the Author section, Lindsay Teague Moreno is an author, podcaster, and business owner. Owner of what business? It doesn't say. In 2 short years, Lindsay built a 7-figure personal income using only social media. Okay, but what was she advertising? Was she, like, doing freelance social media for other people? Was she running a social media management business? Was she promoting her own products? Like, what was the business? Where is the name of her business? Having spent a considerable amount of time building multiple profitable businesses, which have no names apparently, so I was getting a little skeptical, like, If this lady is not going to tell me what her business is, like, is it something shady? Like, what did she actually do? Thankfully, YouTube autocomplete answered that for me. When I searched Lindsay Teague Moreno into the YouTube search bar, it auto-corrected with Lindsay Teague Moreno, Young Living. And so at first I thought, okay, maybe she was like a speaker at a Young Living convention the same way that Rachel Hollis has been speakers for Arbonne and Beachbody, which is true. She actually was a speaker at a Young Living convention, and I'm gonna probably react to her speech there in a different video because I already have like so much to cover and so much to unpack in this video. But not only that, this bitch built her entire 7-figure income through Young Living, through selling and recruiting people to sell the essential oils. She was at the top of the motherfucking pyramid. Like, at least Rachel Hollis, like, I'm gonna give Rachel credit where credit's due. At least when I look at her book, it's very clear that she has run a party planning company called Chic Events, that now she does her motivational and self-help stuff through a company that she and her husband founded called Hollis Company. None of this is difficult to find. It's all there in her bio and her about the author stuff. At least she is transparent and forthcoming about that. This lady, Lindsay, is over here like, I built a business. I made a 7-figure income with my business. This book is transparent and hard-hitting and concrete and not fluff, but I can't even name my fucking business in the description. What? This woman had an entire downline below her. She scammed her way to becoming a millionaire. It's not like Rachel. This woman didn't get successful in business and then start scamming people. Her only thing from the beginning was that she's been a lifelong scam artist. Now, before I delve into Lindsay's involvement with Young Living, which, trust me, there is a lot to unpack there, we need to talk about what Young Living itself is. Let's go. So basically, Young Living is an MLM founded by a man named D. Gary Young. His first name is Donald. He goes by D. Gary Young, or he went by it. He's dead now. He died like within the past year or two. But anyway, so he went by D. Gary Young, and a lot of people think that the reason he did that was so that if you look at it in passing, it looks like it says Dr. Gary Young, but he's not a doctor, which, like, that's a pretty decent assumption based on, we're gonna see how much this man likes pretending to be a doctor. So let's learn a little bit about Young Living's founder, D. Gary Young. In 1982, Young opened a clinic in Spokane, Washington, which offered unlicensed medical services, including childbirth. In 1983, Young was the subject of a joint undercover investigation launched by the Spokane Police Department and the state of Washington. During the course of the investigation, Young offered to deliver a baby, and he claimed that he could detect cancer with a blood test and treat the disease. He was subsequently arrested and charged with practicing medicine without a license, to which he ultimately pled guilty. Young was fined $250, given a 60-day suspended sentence, and placed on probation for 1 year. In 1986, while promoting himself as a naturopathic doctor, Young was operating in the Rosarita Beach Clinic in Tijuana, Mexico, offering detoxification for cancer and lupus, using treatments whose efficacy was questioned in an investigative report by the Los Angeles Times. To test the veracity of Young's clinical diagnosis, a reporter submitted cat and chicken blood samples to a clinic employee who failed to determine that the samples were non-human, and further diagnosed that patient had an aggressive form of cancer and liver disease. Young also founded and operated the Young Life Wellness Center, a medical clinic in Chula Vista, California, which in 1988 was ordered by a court judge to be shut down. In 2000, Young opened the Young Life Research Clinic. Located in Springville, Utah, the clinic provided essential oils and alternative therapies to people suffering from a variety of ailments, including depression and cancer. In 2004, the Utah Attorney General charged a clinic employee with practicing medicine without a license for conducting diagnostic tests and prescribing products to patients at Young's clinic between 2000 and 2002. The clinic had also employed a pediatrician whose medical license had previously been suspended by the state medical board following a manslaughter conviction in connection with the improper treatment and death of a cancer patient under his care. In 2005, the clinic settled a lawsuit with a patient who claimed they were given infusions of vitamin C that caused near-fatal renal failure. Young then closed the Utah clinic and opened a new one, Nova Vita Medical Clinic, in Ecuador. We should make this into a drinking game, guys. I can't start drinking right now because I'm filming this at 1 p.m. and I'm still working. But if you want to play a drinking game, take a shot every time Gary Young gets in trouble for practicing medicine without a license. I feel like before Young Living even started, what, it was like 3 times he got in trouble for that? Alright, so now we're on to Young Living. In 1993, Young and his third wife, Mary, founded the Young Living Essential Oils in Riverton, Utah, later moving the company to Lehi, Utah. As of 2017, Young Living was reported to have become one of the largest vendors of essential oils in the United States with over 3 million customers. In 2014, while Young was Chief Executive Officer of Young Living, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration issued a warning letter reprimanding him and Young Living for illegally marketing products unapproved by the FDA as treatments or cures for the Ebola virus and other medical conditions, after they identified multiple instances of such false claims being made by Young Living's distributors on social media and other websites. In 2015, he stepped down as CEO with his wife Mary assuming the role. So that is a brief background on Gary Young, our wonderful, ethical, licensed doctor who founded Young Living Essential Oils. So we have another source about Young Living, which is from a website called Truth in Advertising. This and the following source are going to kind of talk about the fact that Young Living has recently been the subject of a class action lawsuit. April 2019, a class action lawsuit was filed against Young Living and 3 of its executives, alleging that the MLM company is a pyramid scheme and that members are rewarded for recruiting others to join instead of selling essential oil products. The complaint further claims that the company promises that members will attain financial success when, according to the plaintiffs, 94% of members earn an average of $1 a month in commissions. What a beautiful business opportunity. And then finally, we're going to take a look at top class actions, which says Young Living class action says essential oil company is cult-like. A recent class action lawsuit claims that Young Living Essential Oils is a cult-like pyramid scheme that makes false claims regarding its business model. Young Living offers numerous essential oils for various semi-medicinal purposes. The company is structured as a multi-level marketing organization and relies heavily on recruitment and sales. To join the company, new members reportedly have to purchase a basic starter kit from another member costing between $100 and $260. The Young Living class action lawsuit states that this kit includes 1 bottle of Stress Away essential oil, samples of other oils, an atomizer, and other results for new members. If you know what an atomizer is, tell me in the comments below. Just so you guys know, I don't have any problem with people using essential oils for like aromatherapy and that kind of thing. Like, I love having scented candles lit in my office, so I understand, like, if you like essential oils and you enjoy using them, go ahead and do it. Just like, don't make medical claims about them and don't practice medicine without a license like D. Gary Young. In order to make money from the system, members are reportedly required to aggressively recruit new members and encourage their recruits to continue the trend. The Young Living Essential Oils class action claims that to be eligible to receive commissions, members are required to enroll in the Essential Rewards program. This enrollment is reportedly maintained by purchasing a monthly minimum amount of Young Living products. This amount may be more than $100 a month. Due to this complicated compensation scheme, members may assume that they will receive commissions if they satisfy all of the criteria. However, the Young Living class action says this isn't true. Young Living allegedly refuses to pay their members monthly commissions if they do not earn more than $25 in a single month. If that commission is less than $25, members are allegedly issued a Young Living credit, which can be used to purchase more product. Plaintiff Julie O'Shaughnessy argues that Young Living is a cult-like organization and an illegal pyramid scheme that violates the Racketeer-Influenced Corrupt Organizations Act. The company allegedly makes false promises about the financial success and alternative lifestyle of selling Young Living essential oils. Of course, the promise of riches and alternative health remedies are simply the hook used to grow Young Living's base of recruits, which is the true purpose of the organization and the source of immense profits for the defendants, not the members, the Young Living class action lawsuit claims. These false promises allegedly led to hundreds of thousands of consumers such as O'Shaughnessy paying significant monthly payments to participate in the pyramid scheme. The average loss for Young Living members in 2016 was reportedly $1,175, far from the successful lifestyle represented by Young Living. So basically, Young Living is the target of a class action lawsuit saying it's operating a pyramid scheme, it's running a cult, it's getting people involved in this alternative medication of essential oils, it's not paying people the commissions they've earned, it's giving them credits to buy more essential oils, it's encouraging people to recruit more and more and more people, and 94% of people are earning less than $1 a month in commission, and the average person is losing over $1,100. Sounds like Young Living's a bit of a scam to me. Now let's see what Lindsay Teague Moreno, author of Boss Up, has to say about Young Living. So Lindsay Teague Moreno has made over $1 million selling Young Living essential oils products, which really means that she's made over $1 million recruiting people into her downline. And I actually have a video where she's talking with Kelsey Humphreys, Hollis, who interviews a lot of entrepreneurs and successful business people. She's in an interview with her talking about her time selling Young Living essential oils and what her best business advice is. So we're going to watch and react to that video in just a second. But first, I wanted to show you guys an interview with Lindsay Teague Moreno that she did for the Young Living actual website and blog. In MLMs, if you guys don't know, a lot of the roles that you have, when you get go up to a next level, it's not like you're like, right now I'm a salesperson, now I'm a salesperson team leader. Like, some of them do that, but they usually have like weird cult names for things. So Lindsay Teague Moreno is a Royal Crowned Diamond member. That means, I guess, that she has a certain number of people below her. You rank up when you recruit more people. So this is from a couple years ago because it says she's going to talk about what's next in 2015. So I guess this is a 2014 interview that she did. How large is your organization? Right now, there are over 131,000 members in my downline, and close to a quarter of them are business members, including 2 Royal Crown Diamonds, 6 Diamond, 31 Platinum, 85 Gold, 490 Silver, and 1,157 executive members. Basically, she's just saying, I've got a lot of people below me in the pyramid, a lot of them are high-ranking people, so she recruited a lot of people who recruited a lot of people who recruited a lot of people, is basically what we're saying here. What are your favorite products and why? There are a few oils that I can't allow myself to be without. Peppermint, Thieves, Exodus, Valor, and M-Grain. Don't know what any of that means. I would add that I absolutely love the Kids Sense oils. I keep them in a drawer where my girls can grab their oils as they need them. They love the autonomy to do it on their own, and I love that I don't have to get it for them. This is a common thing that I see when I'm on the Anti-MLM subreddit, and you see people posting about this on Facebook, my kids just love their essential oils. They're always begging me, Mom, when can we have our essential oils again? That sounds like some bullshit to me. No kid enjoys essential oils. Do you have any tried and true product usage tips? Recently, my husband Michael and I have had a lot of great results using our oils sublingually. He is completely obsessed with dropping a few drops of peppermint under his tongue a few times a day after meals. Some aren't the tastiest oils, I think we can all agree. Drop a couple drops under your tongue and just let it soak in without talking or swishing it around. Before you know it, it's totally dissolved and you don't have to fight the taste. Friends, if you take nothing else away from this video, please take this. Do not eat the essential oils! Don't eat them! They are not safe for eating! I've seen this so many times, with people talking about this with anti-MLM stuff like that, and going into it, that the FDA does not approve that people should ingest the essential oils. Do not put them in your mouth. Do not put them in any orifices in your body. If you're gonna use essential oils, diffuse them and make them smell nice in your house. Have fun with that. You do you. Have a great time. Just make sure the ones you're using are safe for your pets, but have a good old time with that. I do not care. Don't eat them. Do not eat them! Oh my god! Don't eat the essential oils. I don't know how many times I can say that. They're so highly concentrated. When they're called essential, it's because it's the essence of the plant that they come from. It's the plant distilled down to its most basic pieces, so it's there's no extra water, there's none of that. It's basically, you know how people say that a drop of caffeine can kill you if you drink it, right? So if you have coffee, right, it's a little bit of caffeine spread out among a whole cup of coffee, so you can have that. But if you took straight caffeine with nothing else in it, and not a caffeine pill, if you just had the pure substance of caffeine and you ingested it, you would die. Essential oils are so pure and so condensed that it is not safe to eat them. Do not eat the essential oils. I don't know how many times I can say that. Have we all agreed not to eat the essential oils? Everyone's good on that? We can all trust that we're not going to eat them? Great. Then we can move on to Lindsay's interview and what she has to say. We are going to react to this video together. Enjoy. Alright, I decided in order to properly react to this video, I'm going to need a snack. So I got some tortilla chips. I got some hot buffalo sauce. I got a shot glass to put my buffalo sauce in. This is going to be delicious. Alright, so let's watch her interview with Kelsey Humphreys. This is called Lindsay Teague Moreno, Young Living Essential Oil Millionaire Tells All on the Pursuit.
Last year, CNBC featured her business, which is projected to bring in $250 million this year and has grown to a team of over 400,000 members.
400,000 members! She has recruited 400,000 people into this trash. Oh my god, that's almost 500,000 people. I wonder if sitting on the top of the pyramid is pointy and pokes you in the butthole. I hope so.
We are going to talk to her about how to be successful and do MLM businesses the right way. Now, before you guys get out the haterade.
I'm already drinking the haterade. Buffalo sauce is haterade here.
This woman has only been doing this for 4 years, and within the first 2 years, she's a part of Young Living, Essential Oils, she was having 6-figure months. Sometimes she has 7-figure months. Now, if you don't think you can have something to learn from this woman, you have the dumb. 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 You have the dumb.
You have the dumb. Wow, the condescending shit here. You have the dumb. If you don't want to join this business where the majority of people earn under $1 a month and lose money regularly, if you don't want to join this business where the founder of it has been arrested at least 3 times for practicing medicine without a license and is speculated that he is responsible for multiple people's deaths from trying to treat cancer with essential oils, and because he once tried to deliver a baby underwater in an improper way and caused that child's death, if you don't want to join this business because you don't think that you can have a 7-figure month like this bitch who's sitting up at the top of the pyramid, then you have the dumb. I thought maybe I'd like this lady Kelsey Humphreys because she does interviews with a lot of legitimate entrepreneurs as well. Like, she's had people from Shark Tank and stuff on her show, so like, I thought maybe this was just a one-off kind of thing, but like, that's so rude. You have the dumb. Oh my God.
I really zeroed in on finding out how I could train a stay-at-home mom, because stay-at-home moms are willing to spend the money to make sure that their kids are healthy. They are willing to sacrifice pretty much anything for their children.
Right.
But at the same time, I find a lot of them want something more than just being a stay-at-home mom. I love that it has made them successful or feel this like sense of purpose outside of just being a mom, and that's what it's done for a lot of women. And I don't care who you are or what your skills are or what your background is, there's a place for you.
A sense of purpose outside of being a mom, and that's what it's done for a lot of women. Sorry, I gotta put down my fucking snacks so that I can react properly to this shit. That's how MLMs manipulate people, right? You get people who have kids and start to lose their sense of self. I always hope for every parent they do not stop chasing their own dreams, that they don't stop having their own sense of self and their own sense of purpose. But in a lot of cases, and I've talked about this in my previous video as well, it's very difficult for moms in the US because we don't have good maternity leave policies here. A lot of people struggle to make enough money to put their kid in daycare while they're at work. A lot of people struggle with having to take time off for maternity leave and not having enough money to raise their kid. A lot of that. It's so easy to manipulate someone into joining an MLM when there's now this desire to, I can't afford daycare, so I have to work from home to be with my kid because I can't afford to pay someone else to watch them. And now that my full-time job is watching my kid, I'm losing a sense of purpose in myself because I'm no longer chasing my career goals. Just so you guys know, if your goal is to be a full-time parent and to raise your kid before any other career, like, that is totally valid as well. Here I'm specifically talking about people who become pressured into that role out of necessity rather than anything else. The MLMs, they latch onto that and they try to use that as a way to get people involved in the pyramid and a way to get people paying them money and joining this business that's not actually going to be good for them in the long run. So she basically said it right there. She helps people find purpose outside of being a mom. Or you could just follow your passion. Like, let's say you're passionate about like art or photography or graphic design or something else. Like, whatever you're passionate about, just like start freelancing and do that. I can guarantee you're going to make more money than you will in Young Living if you join right now as the 400,001 person in Lindsay's downline.
So I want you to give maybe like generic, like any entrepreneur watching, some of the mistakes that you think they need to be on the lookout for in the first couple years.
Wait, okay, before we go into the mistakes that people make in this business, Kelsey Humphreys seems like a nice enough person. She's not an MLMer, but like, can we just look at the necklace that she's wearing for today's interview? Anyone notice what shape that necklace is? Like, I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know if that was like a Freudian slip or something, or if she's memeing on us or trying to send us a message. I don't know what that is, but girl's wearing a pyramid necklace.
The biggest mistake I will say that most people make is to quit too soon.
The biggest mistake mistake you can make is to quit too soon. That is true in a real business. I'm currently trying to build Forever Home Friends, trying to grow it, trying to scale it. It's a small business right now. I'm not making a full-time income off of it right now, and I could say like, oh, this isn't gonna work long-term, time to quit. But you do need to stick with it and grow it. In an MLM, that is terrible fucking advice. Basically, most people who hear this kind of advice who are in an MLM, they take that and run with it, and then they say, okay, well, I'm losing money in this, I'm not making anything, but I don't want to quit too soon, the best is yet to come, pretty soon it's gonna turn around. But that type of business structure does not allow for it to turn around. And with so many people, with hundreds of thousands of people existing in this company, and so many more people who are skeptical about essential oils, and so many more people who know that this company is a scam, there aren't that many customers out there who are gonna want to buy Young Living essential oils. Like, you have too much competition, the market is oversaturated. If you're selling essential oils right now and you're losing money, it's not too soon to quit. Get the fuck out. So that's about all of this shit I can handle right now. I have another video of Lindsay speaking at a Young Living convention as their keynote speaker, kind of like how Rachel was speaking for Arbonne and Beachbody. That video is really long, and this video has already gotten so long, and this is gonna take me like 5, 6, 10 hours to edit, so I need to just cut this one off for now. But if you're interested in me reacting to the video of her speaking at the Young Living convention, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being open to hearing about how these companies can destroy people's lives. I hope that as we head toward Black Friday and toward Small Business Saturday, that when you guys start your holiday shopping, you remember to support some actual small businesses, you know, support the local corner store, support, you know, your friend who hand makes things, go to a craft fair, buy some things for your friends and family, go on Etsy, find someone who designed something. That's what I like to do for Christmas every year. And of course, you know, check out indie books on Amazon, check out indie books on other websites as well. I will see you guys again soon, but in the meantime, don't eat the essential oils. Happy reading and writing and businessing, everyone!